Discipline your mind, train your mind before life does it for you. Life Diamond Compass. Have you ever noticed something strange? Two people can wake up in the same city, drive through the same traffic, work the same kind of job, face the same problems. Yet 5 years later, one is living the life they once dreamed about while the other is still asking, why does nothing ever change? The difference isn't luck. It isn't talent. It isn't money. The difference is discipline. This is the story of Ethan Carter, a 28-year-old man from Denver, Colorado. Ethan wasn't lazy. He had dreams. He wanted financial freedom. He wanted to start his own business. He wanted to become someone his family could be proud of. But every single morning, his alarm rang at 5:30. And every single morning, he hit snooze. Just 10 more minutes. 10 minutes became 30. 30 became an hour. The gym was skipped. The book stayed unopened. The business idea stayed inside a notebook. Every day he promised himself, tomorrow will be different. But tomorrow looked exactly like yesterday. Months turned into years. One afternoon, Ethan visited his grandfather, a retired Marine who had lived through hardships most people couldn't imagine. The old man watched Ethan complain about life. I don't have enough time. I'm waiting for the right opportunity. I'm not motivated. His grandfather smiled quietly. Then he picked up a small compass from his desk. It was old, scratched, worn from decades of use. He placed it into Ethan's hand. This compass doesn't choose the destination, he said. It simply keeps you moving in the right direction. Then he looked Ethan in the eyes. Your mind is exactly the same. If you don't train it, life will. Those words echoed inside Ethan for days. He realized something painful. His biggest enemy wasn't failure. It wasn't bad luck. It was the voice inside his own head. The voice that whispered, sleep a little longer. Skip today's workout. You deserve a break. Start next Monday. The problem wasn't one bad decision. It was thousands of tiny decisions repeated every day. So Ethan made one promise. Not to become perfect. Not to become rich overnight. Only this. I will keep one promise to myself every single day. The next morning, the alarm rang. His brain screamed, stay in bed. For 10 seconds he almost gave up. Then he remembered the compass. He stood up. Not because he felt motivated. Because discipline showed up where motivation disappeared. The workout lasted only 20 minutes. Nothing extraordinary. But something inside him changed. For the first time in years. His actions became stronger than his excuses. The next day was harder. His muscles hurt. His bed felt warmer. His phone offered endless distractions. But again, he chose discipline. Weeks passed. His confidence slowly returned. He stopped checking social media first thing in the morning. Instead, he read 10 pages of a personal development book. He stopped wasting hours watching people chase their dreams online. He started chasing his own. He learned a powerful truth. Every disciplined action deposits confidence into your future. Every excuse steals confidence from your future. After 6 months, people began asking, what's your secret? They expected him to mention a miracle routine, an expensive coach, some hidden productivity hack. Instead he smiled. My secret. I stopped negotiating with my excuses. A year later, Ethan launched a small online consulting business. It wasn't huge, but it was growing. He became healthier, more confident, more focused. Not because life became easier, because he became stronger. Then one evening he returned to visit his grandfather. The old man asked, so, did the compass help? Ethan smiled and handed it back. I finally understand. The compass never changed my direction. It changed the person following it. His grandfather nodded. Exactly. Life will always test your mind. Stress will test it. Failure will test it. Success will test it. If your mind isn't disciplined, every challenge becomes an excuse. But if your mind is trained, every challenge becomes another step forward. Think about your own life for a moment. What promise have you been breaking to yourself? The workout you'll start tomorrow? The business you've delayed for years? The book you keep saying you'll read? The dream you've almost convinced yourself is impossible? Remember this. Your future isn't built by one giant decision. It's built by the small choices nobody else sees. Every morning. Every evening. Every single day. The hardest battle you'll ever fight isn't against the world. It's against the version of yourself that always wants comfort over growth. Because comfort feels good today. Discipline builds a better tomorrow. Train your mind before life is forced to train it through pain. Choose consistency over convenience. Choose action over excuses. Choose discipline over comfort. One disciplined decision may seem small today, but repeated long enough, it becomes the life you've always wanted. Because the strongest people aren't those who never struggle. They're the ones who refuse to let their struggles decide who they become. So tomorrow morning, when your alarm rings, when doubt whispers, when excuses appear, remember Ethan. Remember the compass. And remember this one simple truth. Discipline is the bridge between the person you are today and the person you're capable of becoming. Your future is waiting. The question is, will your mind lead you there? Or will your excuses?